made a valid point, but keep this in mind. What are you really watching it for? What are you getting this network for? The pay-per-views. The high-quality pay-per-views.
But it's not going to be high quality, is it? Because they say that they're broadcasting. I mean, from what I heard on Monday, they were going to be broadcasting in high quality as long as your internet service provider can do high-quality broadcasting. Well, if there's a load of people all on the internet at the same time, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to get standard definition feeds who are going to be pretty pissed about it.
No, I agree. And you know what, though? I think, honestly, I'm going to give this a fair shake. Right now, I think it's a hard, there's hard problems because of the overload. I think within probably 2 to 3 months down the road, you're going to see that they're going to update their servers, they're going to add more servers, and that problem is going to go away. With any problem, this problem is they're going to have their shakes. We knew they were going to have their glitches. We knew they were going to have their problems. Why? Because it's just stuck.
The only reason why it's going to go away is because people are just not going to be all logging on at the same time because...
I disagree.
They're going to be logging on as and when they want to log on.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, the true test is when this thing goes for WrestleMania.
Yes. I agree. And by then, I think, which is, of course, 6 weeks, I think they'll have a couple more servers on. They all know they're going to have more servers. They know they're going to need that money. They know they're going to need their backup servers, So, and I'll bet you by then, you'll probably see a little bit more. And like you said, that will be the true test, go ahead.
It's Netflix is probably, at the moment, Netflix, which is a similar sort of service, is probably the best you're going to get in the industry to date. I've got a friend who's got a Netflix account. I haven't got a Netflix account.
I've had Netflix.
I went round his house to watch a movie that he was getting on Netflix, and I'm not joking, it was like watching a shit copied DVD, saying it's supposed to be high definition. And the excuse was his internet was lagging. He's got 100 megabytes of upload and download speed. You can't get much quicker in the UK, and they can't provide him with high definition. So I don't think the WWE have got a prayer.
I disagree with you because I've watched Netflix, and I've almost never had problems. The only reason why I stopped my Netflix account, and this is while we're on the subject, is because they used to have a Stars account with it, and they used to have top-ranked movies. And after a while, they took that Stars account, and then they just got all second-rate movies. Yeah, you could watch all the WWE documentaries, which is great. You could watch a lot of TV shows in full, which was great. But I like watching movies. There were some other great documentaries, which was non-wrestling documentaries and stuff. But I almost never had a problem.
Well,
so I disagree with you there.
And also, let's not forget, it's not only the internet service; it has to be your PC as well.
Exactly.
If you have the top running PC with a good graphics card, a good processor, enough RAM, because I make on my spare time custom gaming PCs. That's the only way you can get good, clear, high definition videos.
Yeah. Also, with eventually this is going to be when they fix it. You have consoles like the PS4 where you can run them.
Yeah. Well, I've got a PS3 and I've got a fast, high-speed internet cable provider. I can watch anything on my PC, anything I like, no problem. The moment I start streaming it through my PlayStation 3, stutters like you wouldn't believe. It's unwatchable.
Really?
Unless I sit up at 3 o'clock in the morning when the internet goes very quiet. It goes by the internet traffic in the area that you live, I assume. If there's 10,000 people all watching YouTube videos at the same time, it just bogs it all down. I've got a really good fast internet access. Never have an issue on my PC, but the moment I try watch YouTube or something on PS3, you might as well give up.
No.
It's easier carry my laptop in the living room.
Will, what are your thoughts about the WWE Network?
It sucks ass.
Just that simple, short and to the point, huh?
it just sucks ass. I mean, yesterday, I went to, apply for the free 1 week trial, and I could not watch a fucking thing. I mean, it's just pathetic, redundantly pathetic. Sorry.
There's an issue with that as well. I'm not going to say where I watch my streams. I'm not going to mention the name, but let's just say in the chat room there was a guy, and I think I was talking to you guys when it happened, who was in the chat room who, for whatever reason, decides to subscribe to the 7-day free trial, read the small print, panicked, and tried cancel his subscription, and your subscription runs for 28 days, so you've got to pay $9.99. You can't cancel. So the 7-day free trial is a load of shit.
There's no such thing as a free trial, ladies and gentlemen. I knew that right off the bat. When I saw you got
to pay $9.99 for the first month.
Yeah, that goes with anything. That goes with Netflix. That goes with any kind of free trial. You get a free trial, they want to get you that first week so they can suck you in. That goes without saying.
What we've done apparently, it says if you want to cancel your free trial, you have 7 days from the day that you apply to cancel. There's nowhere to go on the internet, apparently, to cancel it. So you're knackered.
Yeah.
After your 28 days, after they've got you in for a month, then the cancel button will appear, and you can cancel your subscription. So they've got you in for a month.
Yeah.
They've got loads of people who are bitching like you wouldn't believe on the internet about that.
Absolutely, and that goes without saying. Any schmuck who should know that if you have to put in your credit card information, then it's not free. That is common fucking knowledge. So I don't feel I don't feel sorry for the guy. Lance, your thoughts about the WWE Network, the glitches, or anything else?
Well, honestly, with this thing, I'm not touching it till all of these shows have actually been rolled out and are debuted, and 2, all the glitches have been worked out. And big thing I have a real big concern for on the streaming side, they couldn't get on the actual WWE.com website the pre-shows to act right. What the hell makes anybody think that this damn thing's gonna go right for 3 hours?
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I found the cancel button.
Click on it to see what happens. Nothing. Not a thing. Trust me.
Yeah, but I'll still keep trying.
The only thing you'll get is Vince McMahon laughing at you and saying, hi.
Because there was a guy in the chat room who was going absolutely ballistic because he's only 15, his parents found out that he'd done it.
Oh, no.
And it was like, what have you done? You better cancel it. And he kept hitting the cancel button, and it just got the little egg timer on his screen, and it basically gave him the middle.
Yeah.
Wow.
I found this like, are you sure you want to cancel your WWE Network subscription? If you cancel, you don't have access to WWE Network after your 7-day free trial.
Yeah, you don't get no such thing as a free trial. What they're giving you is a month and 7 days free. That's all they're giving you, which is not a free trial.
What I'd like to know is, though, are you able to, probably not at the moment, but is there some kind of system that you can download the things and burn them to a disk?
No, I don't think there is.
No. Probably not. Unless if you...
From what I've seen so far, it's just like if you're watching Netflix, there's no download option. You're basically... WWE was smart. They came up with their own version of Netflix, and there's no way to download and copy it yet until somebody smart enough comes up with it.
But you know what? Let's be realistic. Let's be honest. I mean, if you're paying for the service and you have it, and you have their unlimited library, why would you want to bother? I mean, what, just to have it? You know?
I have a good question here. They were so concerned about, people streaming their videos and everything. Doesn't this make it a lot easier for people to stream? Because now you're literally have it on your computer. So you could just redirect it now to a server.
I know, actually, believe it or not, again, I won't mention the name. I know a site that says coming soon, the WWE Network. So, won't mention the name. And I was like, wow. I'm like, they before it even got released, they already had plans. They already had it worked in. So yeah, I'm sure they do, and I'm sure the other sites have that planned, all worked out. Because I even said you just got to redirect it.
Well, one of the places that I go to, and again it will remain anonymous, I can now go and watch whatever that person is watching on his network. I can't change, I can't select what I'm going to watch, but whatever he's watching on his TV, it's being streamed on his internet feed. So if he chooses to watch WrestleMania 9, I can sit and watch WrestleMania 9 as we speak. He was actually broadcasting the network, as you guys know, because I was talking about it the night it was aired. The night it came live, Monday night, I was actually watching the network streamed on the internet with all its gluttering and stuttering and everything else.
Sure that wasn't the feed? But let's move on. Will, I believe you have a little segment you'd like to introduce. You've been chomping at the bits all week for it. You are up, my friend.
And it's time. And it's time for the HWR Troll Call-Out of the Week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
And this goes out to you, Berg Newberry, wherever the fuck you're from. Let me tell you something. I posted on HWR about how Vince McMahon doesn't really throw his weight around, but the article was really about basically how the authority is gonna, how it's gonna run the WWE, and with him not being on TV. I know you guys here probably read it or didn't read it, and Mr. Newberry had the nerve to tell me that I'm disrespecting Vince McMahon, how I disrespected the time, the effort, and what he did to the company. Now, Mr. Newberry, you can diss me all you want. You can diss my HWR Brotherhood all you want. But there's one error in your favor, and this is not Monopoly. Vince couldn't write a creative book in front of a coloring book. He couldn't tell a red light from a red crayon. Let's get that straight. Now, you are always welcome to basically tell Rick or Lance or James or Andy or myself, well, I don't like how you guys are disrespecting the wrestlers, the promoters. Why don't you understand that from where we come from? We're just as fans as much as you are. We have to sit there 2 or 3 hours, depending how much of a wrestling fan you are, and we have to endure what we see with our 2 eyes, okay? There's some things we don't like, and there's some things that we enjoy. But for you to say I disrespected a man that's done what he did for the business, let me tell you something. His father started the business. When Vince's father passed away, WWE went ratings up the atom. It went way up in the galaxy somewhere. Okay, fine, I'll give him that. But the thing is, Vince has also done some bad things too. And we here at HWR, we don't like the ignorance. We don't like the shit tells and everything else. We're going to call it like we see it. Okay? Now, Rick told you to come on Skype. We will love to have you come to our Wednesday shows and tell us off. But till then, me, Andy, Lance, Rick, James, and Dave, which I'll give a special shout out to, we're going to call it like we see it. We're going to call it like nobody else is going to like it, okay? And if you have a problem with that, won't you leave your comment in our comment section once the boss puts our show up on Spreaker, and then we'll have a little one-on-one. So then, go put on your Fandango shoes, your Zack Ryder beanie, your Xavier Woods, Handy's Payne's underwear, and leave us alone. Till then, Hardcore Wrestling Radio all day, sons of bitches. Now back to you, Rick.